When Lowrance Electronics introduced their little green box in 1959, it was the world's first portable, sonar-based fish-finding instrument. Over the next 25 years, it would become the most popular, selling more than 1 million and, in the process, transforming the sport. Carl Lowrance shared his love of fishing with his 2 sons, Darrell and Arlen. In the 1950s, catching fish remained a hit-or-miss proposition, even with improvements in tackle. Young Darrell, one of the first inland skin divers, knew fish were generally found in schools and usually positioned themselves near underwater structures and baitfish. That information convinced father and son that an instrument capable of showing anglers where to concentrate their efforts was possible, and made a lot of sense. During the summer of 1957, using new transistor technology, Carl and Darrell conceptualized a portable depth sounder with the ability to clearly show individual fish. By December, they had in hand the world's first transistor sonars, built to their specifications. But there were serious problems with the quality of the units built by a West Coast company. They contracted with another company, and again the units arrived with major reliability and performance problems. Finally, they decided to manufacture the redesigned sonar fish finder themselves. And by September 1959, they were shipping out their green fish locator, also known as the Little Green Box. Darrell became the president of Lowrance Electronics in 1961. From the beginning, he was involved in every aspect of the company: products, customers, marketing, and sales. He pioneered many significant firsts and received numerous patents as he introduced new breakthrough marine technologies and products, including the Eagle line and the first computerized paper graph fish finder in 1982. Devices with Lowrance C receivers in the late 1980s, and in 1991, the first units with GPS technology. Lowrance set the pace for the entire industry in volume, technology, and quality. Every few years, innovative systems were introduced, all made with a fanatical dedication to excellent performance, long-lasting reliability, and exceptional value. Darrell was a member of ICAT's advisory committee, and in 1986 was recognized by the Miami Billfish Tournament for his conservation and fishery enhancement projects. One of these was the 1984 sinking of a 435-foot freighter named Lowrance for the Pompano Beach Fishing Rodeo's artificial reef. In 1987, Lowrance's X-16 papergraph recorders played an important role in Operation Deep Scan.
Well, I think a project like this is a very curious project in that the question of is there really a Loch Ness Monster has been in people's minds for many, many years. And maybe I'm just a born skeptic. But I like the idea of participating in an event of this type because we can demonstrate how our sonar equipment works.
Though touted as a data-gathering expedition in Scotland's Loch Ness, people in the know were convinced that the mission's real purpose was to prove or disprove the existence of the Loch Ness Monster. Darrell remains an active spokesman for conservation and for the tackle and marine industries. And though Lowrance is now part of Navico, anyone even remotely familiar with electronics knows the Lowrance name, and that the company pioneered much of today's technology. For his visionary contributions to individual anglers and the sport fishing industry, the IGFA Fishing Hall of Fame recognizes Darrell Lowrance.